Hi, I'm Brad Herrell. I'm the president of A&A Custom Automation. I started in 1999, 22 years ago. Some of the biggest changes that I've seen in the last 22 years here at A&A, growth would be one, of course. You know, we started off as, I think whenever I started, we were about an 8 or 9 man shop, and we grew to about 70 people. You know, a large project for us back whenever I first started was a $100,000 job. And now, you know, we're doing projects that are $3 and $4 million projects. My favorite piece of technology is probably robotics. I've always been a geek for robots. I went to college for robotics back in '86, and I've loved robotics ever since then. What's a fun fact about me that most people don't know? I was a runt in high school. When I graduated, I was like 5'1" and wore a size 4 shoe. I grew another 7 or 8 inches in college, thankfully. What did I want to be when I grew up? I always fancied myself as an inventor when I was a kid. I used to take everything at the house apart. I took apart a big old console TV set and got into a high voltage capacitor and lit myself up when I was like 11 years old. In 22 years here, I've overseen thousands of projects. We've built thousands of machines and just all kinds of different stuff. I'd say one of the really cool ones was we did a lower powertrain assembly and test system for Big Yellow, and it was just massive. It took up our whole shop. We had these, 100-ton coal mining axles on our carriages, moving around in a test system, 5 or 6 control panels and multiple stations, and just really big, cool stuff. If I had to come up with one thing that sets A&A apart, I would say that it's our engagement with our customer on the front end of a project. When we quote and concept a new process for a customer, our engagement level is really high. We understand that our customer is the expert on their product, and we're the expert on trying to automate processes. So we want to understand, where the challenges lie in building their products. From a quality standpoint, from a labor standpoint, from an ergonomic standpoint. What I like to do in my free time, I love spending time with my boys. I've got 2 sons, love playing golf. My wife and I enjoy camping a lot. We love doing anything that involves our sons. They're grown now, but we still, we find ourselves going to their events, but now they're coaching instead of playing. Yeah, I have many embarrassing moments here in A&A. One that stands out was I went to the restroom one day, I locked the deadbolt, and the lock broke, and so I was stuck in the crapper, and I had to use my cell phone to call the office and tell them, and by the time our maintenance guy got up there and let me out, almost the entire organization was standing outside the door to cheer whenever I walked out of the restroom, so yeah, that was very embarrassing. Oh wow, my proudest moment at A&A, there's been so many of them. We had a young fellow who was diagnosed with cancer, and we all gathered as a group and laid hands on him and said a prayer. Almost the entire company was there to pray for him, and I'd say that's one of the things that sticks out in my mind as one of my proudest moments here.